So tomorrow is a first warning impact day. Today, smooth sailing. Most of us are going to be dry, just an increase in wind and cloud cover. But tomorrow, we've got some really heavy rain and the threat for some strong to maybe even severe thunderstorms arriving later in the day and into Wednesday night. Now, behind that system, temperatures turn cooler. There could be some lingering showers around on Thursday and Friday, mainly across the southern counties. But I do think we'll start the weekend on a dry note with some sunshine. Once we get into Sunday, though, for Mother's Day, it's going to feel a lot more humid, and there could even be a few showers around too for Mother's Day. What does a first warning impact day mean? It just means that we want you to be weather aware. Be paying attention to the forecast. Make sure you're checking back frequently for updates should the forecast change. It certainly may interrupt some outdoor plans. And while with this storm system, there is at least the threat for a few severe storms, we're not looking for widespread severe weather at this point, but it certainly does look like it could be a noisy night with a lot of heavy rain and some thunder and lightning too as we head into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. So here's what we're looking for. At least the threat for a few strong to severe thunderstorms. Heavy rain is a sure bet, I think, for all of us. Just about all of us are going to see some pretty heavy rain. Hazards, all modes of severe weather are on the table, but again, the threat is still relatively low. Damaging wind gusts, an isolated tornado or two can't be ruled out, as well as some large hail, but these are really going to be confined to a few areas, and I'm going to show you those in just a minute. And then the threat for some flash flooding too. The timing of this still looks to be Wednesday afternoon, but especially Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. One thing I want to show you is just the amount of moisture, not just Gulf moisture, but moisture coming in from the Pacific too, that we are going to have in place and available for it to rain. And you'll notice kind of on our legend here, now we're starting to get into the blues and the purple. So there is a lot of moisture in the atmosphere as we head into Wednesday and Wednesday night for it to rain. And because of that, the Weather Prediction Center has issued at least a level 2 out of 4. This is our flash flood risk. So there is at least a threat that we could have some flash flooding with just the sheer amount of rain that we're expecting. And as we look at some of the forecast guidance, on average, I think 1.5 to 2.5 inches is going to be average for most of central Alabama, most of our area. There will likely be at least a corridor that sets up that could see upwards of 3, 4, and maybe even 5 inches. Now, this model has it just south of the I-20 corridor, but it's possible it could be a little bit further to the north as well. So some spots could very well get 4 and 5 inches of rain when all is said and done by Thursday morning. So again, that could cause some flash flooding issues as we head into Wednesday night and early Thursday morning. Now, what about the severe risk? Now, this hasn't changed much from early this morning. We will get an updated map, though, about 12 or 12:30 from the Storm Prediction Center, but we're still at a level 2 out of 5 or a slight risk everywhere here in central Alabama, although I will say it does look more likely to see some of those in our far western counties, especially as they initially move in later in the afternoon on Wednesday and into Wednesday evening, as we'll have a little more instability to work with in those counties. But let me show you the future track. So this is today. Most of us are going to be dry today. Wednesday morning, we'll be watching for some showers and thunderstorms. Notice this is getting close to daybreak, some that may kind of scoot across our northern county. So I can't rule out a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm around sunrise or Wednesday morning there for our northern counties. So kind of along and north of Highway 278. Then our focus really is going to be for the afternoon. Notice as we get into the afternoon and evening hours, now we've got some pretty big thunderstorms that have developed and are moving into especially West Alabama. And a couple of these, again, if they look more cellular, they could produce perhaps an isolated tornado or two, or at the very least some strong and locally damaging wind gusts. And then as we get deeper into the night and into the overnight period, then it starts to look a little bit messier. And this is when I think it could transition into more of just a really heavy rain event. Noisy too, though. There will likely be plenty of thunder and lightning within this, some gusty winds, but it almost looks like it kind of slows down a bit. So watch, this is almost to midnight, and as we go forward in time, we start to see at least some thunderstorms training over the same areas, or it just takes its time, finally shifting to the south by around daybreak or early in the morning on Thursday. So we could have at least maybe a 2 to 4 hour period where some of that heavier rain moves over some of the same area. Where that sets up is where we could see that maybe 3 to 5 inch rain total band set up, and could very well have some flash flooding. Heavy rain likely. That is a high threat. Damaging winds will go with a medium risk, low tornado threat, low hail threat, and those mainly look to be some of the western counties. We've raised this a bit, the flash flood threat and medium risk, and it's mainly going to be where that heavier band sets up across maybe areas just to the south of I-20. So close to 80 today, breezy and warm, and then near 80 tomorrow with those strong thunderstorms arriving late in the day and into Wednesday night. Some lingering showers, cooler Thursday, Friday. Saturday looks to be dry, a little bit warmer, and then humid with a few showers arriving for Mother's Day. Sylvie?
Strike challenge.